We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to break through key resistance levels and forming another double bottom here as it did yesterday. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 50% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, fighting to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into Friday and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:20 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition here from red bars to bright green bars in today's volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, under a bull indicator at the 453 level. And in yesterday's video, we talked about how important it was to watch these inflows. If they actually went ahead and brought themselves back up, would a bull indicator pop up to cancel out this bear indicator? And it had gotten its first bear indicator on the 1 hour, which we're going to zoom out and look at in just a moment. And we were also watching this double bottom effect here. If it actually acted as strong support, it could try to retest the highs of the day or even up here towards 455. And you could see it here fighting at that resistance, trying to use it as support and forming another double bottom effect here in today's video. Now, could the bulls continue to push up? That's what we're going to break down in today's video. If the inflows can further justify this and what key levels to watch going into Friday, right? So we could see a pretty strong support here above 455, fighting to bring itself up here in the second half of the day on the 30-minute and on the 1 hour, that bear indicator, which was the first bear indicator that popped up since the bull indicator down here at the 435 level. And it actually now got canceled by another bull indicator here at the 453.80 level, something to not ignore. And that's the key level that was used as support for this double bottom effect so far in today's volatility. Now, the highs were up here in the pre-market near 456, and it's been rejecting it all day today. So there's a tight range here, but we have multiple bull indicators on the larger time frames, and on the 15-minute within the volatility, there's a bear indicator up here at 455.31. Keeps on rejecting as it gets closer to it. It's slightly below it right now, and it's going to be crucial and critical for this bear indicator to get canceled out in the process of further justifying the bigger picture here of a staircase effect on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, right? Trying to push itself up using these double bottoms to continue finding support at higher levels, and it's fighting here to stay above the 455 area. Now, we're going to take a look at the inflow versus outflows and what key levels I would watch going into Friday. Here we are with the SPY stock, the SP500 index, with inflows back above, right? They were really close to the midpoint here on the 30-minute. We broke this down to justify any strength to the upside. These inflows needed to cross over, and they did. They hit highs here of 2.31, and they're currently red and sitting at 0.87. It's going to be crucial and critical here to justify this strength and hold support here for these inflows to switch from red to green, push away from the midpoint to the upside, and try to continue to retest key resistance levels and reflect that strength into these charts. Now, if we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour in the bigger picture, on the 1 hour chart, the inflows were above, right? Within yesterday's volatility, even though it was red, they never crossed to the downside, and that was something I was not going to ignore, and it needed to switch from red to green. You could see the inflows on the 30-minute once again coming back up, and on the 1 hour, it switched from red to green in the first half, and it's been green all day, back to inflows here of 2.05. And to further justify any strength here of this staircase effect so far on the 1 hour, those inflows needed to pull away from the midpoint and push up even higher here, guys, for this to continue going into Friday. And it did a double bottom yesterday, and it's doing another double bottom here. Could it hold that support and break out to newer highs? That's what we're going to break down in today's video. Now, we could see inflows above on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, and in the volatility of the 15-minute, outflows are below. Once again, it's under a bear indicator at around the 455.30 cent area, and outflows are below right now and pulling downwards here at negative 0.43, and it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick up to justify the strength of this support so far at the 454 level. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level, if these outflows continue to the downside and roll that weakness over into the 30-minute as well, pulling down towards the midpoint and crossing it, the first support is 454. Then below that, I'll be watching the 452 level, and then below that level, if these outflows cross over to the downside and bear indicators pop up, I'll be watching the 450 level. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to pick back up on the 30-minute as well as on the 15-minute, get back above the midpoint, switch from red to green, and the first resistance is the 455 level. Then above that is 457, and then I'll be watching the 460 level. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. I would not ignore them. The only one under a bear indicator right now is the 15-minute within the volatility and the inflow versus outflows. I will be watching them very closely going into Friday and how these outflows are trying to pick up, but inflows are still dominating on the larger time frames, and the 15-minute is the only one below, and it's going to be crucial and critical for it to cross back over. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.